Right, hello there, and congratulations to the Distant Worlds Expedition 3302. I have one of their lovely mugs right here. Thank you very much for that, and well done for getting to the other side of the galaxy. That's quite some achievement. I know others have made it before you, but wow, the amount of you just doing it all in one go, that's simply amazing. I have here some fun facts. I'll share them with you. So far 450 people have made it across. I think it's a few more now, but wow, that's pretty impressive. There was 12 weeks of planning, and it took 23 waypoints to organise the expedition through the galaxy. There were over 1,300 people involved, so that's very impressive, very impressive. And actually, it sparked 8 different magazine articles, so helping spread the word's really dangerous, and that's always appreciated. So yeah, you can keep doing that. That's great. So yes, once again, congratulations for your achievement, and I think you, alongside all the other player groups, is really what makes Elite Dangerous great. Good stuff. You can cut now.
So there you go, that was Mike, something that I recorded earlier on. I wanted to invite him on personally to come on here tonight, and also David as well, David Braidman, who sends his, but he's at BAFTA, and so they couldn't make it in person tonight, so I recorded that especially earlier on because I really wanted to make sure that you guys know that everybody here, all of the developers here, I say we, I'm sort of on the fringe. I'm lucky enough to be in the position where I get to chat between the community and the developers. Really care about everything that you do in the Distant Worlds and everything that you've done. So I just thought that was really nice, and I thought that it was. I really wanted to show you that. So everybody, yeah, a massive salute to everybody who's made it in the Distant Worlds expedition.
I am so overwhelmed. Thank you very much for organising that. It was so nice to hear Michael speaking about us.
Well, I've got another couple of things for you as well, but you're going to have to wait until the end of the stream before we do that. So do stick around for that. So what are we going to get up to, guys?
Well, firstly, Commander Olivia Vespera, who is the fleet flagship and has been probably the single biggest helper and asset and just general all-round awesome person without actually doing any specific organising, has brought us an entire cargo hold full of rare goods, including it's dropped in front of us now.
Oh my God, some beer.
Garasian Guizy beer.
Oh, I've not had beer for a long time.
Why don't we celebrate by blowing it up and
all right, let's do that.
Bathing it.
Bathing in the beer. Boom, 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 boom. Woo!
Ooh, congratulations.
Yeah.
That officially
much on our screen, but that's fine. Alright, just you might want to watch this bit as well because I think you'll find it quite cool.
Gotcha. So
this is, by the way, this obviously this live stream, we're going to be doing lots of live streams in future about the content that's coming in 2.1. This is not about that at all, so I hope that nobody thought that was what this was about. But for everybody who, without further ado, I'll show you this thing. This is for people who took part in the Distant Worlds expedition. When you arrive back at home and 2.1 back at somewhere where you can sell this data to and go into outfitting, in 2.1, when 2.1's around, so no, not before when 2.1 is released, you will be the proud owner, and this is for anyone who made it all the way to Distant Worlds, registered on Dr. Kai's list, and then made it all the way back. No, you can explode now if you want. As long as you made it there and registered as an arrival with Dr. Kai, then you're going to get this. The beautiful Distant Worlds 3302 decal. Which I think is absolutely beautiful. So, if it's true that there's only 450 people that actually made it and got all that way, that's what you guys are going to have. So 450 of you are going to have this stamp that says, congratulations. So there you go. The wonderful Chart Kruger put that into game and people seem quite excited about it. So that's really cool. And I think I want to say as well, on an important note, that this is part of the reason why we did this is to say thank you to... Are you still there, Kai? Are you around? I can't hear you. He's gone.
I'm here. I just not good at microphone muting.
What do you think of the decal?
Yeah, so because of that problem, you missed my exclamation of glee.
Okay.
But, seriously, Ed Lewis, thank you very much for organising that. That is amazing. That's fantastic. I can't think of a better badge of honour to wear in the bubble. People are going to... In 5 years' time, someone's going to say, hey, what's that? I'll tell them the story.
Yes.
Tell them the story of legend.
Yes, and I think that it's a really important thing to say that about this is that it's not just about specifically the Distant Worlds guys, it's about the community, and that's what Educating Ed has always all been about. So basically, that's just the first of...
Oh, Salami has said something. Sorry to interrupt.
That's all right. That's the first of decals, and it's not really an announcement here, big now. We've always wanted to work more with decals and things like that in a community sense of things. So I just wanted to show you that, and it's not to do with favouritism or anything like that at all. We really do think that you've done an amazing bit of work there.
Thank you very much.
An amazing thing here that just showcases what is so wonderful about the community. And hopefully people can wear that on their ship, the people who are really, really proud of doing this journey. Like me, I will be doing it as soon as I make that back. I'm definitely going to have that. And like you say, you're going to have it on the mug. Well, you should buy yourself a mug there as well. So, as well as unit content, that's pretty cool. And another announcement that I do have as well, of course, if you go over to the system, the galaxy map, the system itself will, of course, stutter around on my computer. This computer is really like beefy machine, so I don't know why it's doing this. As you can see, it says Secure ZQLC240. Well, let me tell you, in 2.1, of course, this will be renamed to
Beagle Point.
Beagle, that's right, Beagle Point. Thanks for ruining the... This will be renamed to Beagle Point. Of course, in celebration of the amazing journey that you guys have done, and that doesn't happen often because, of course, like backers paid lots of money to have systems that sort of thing. So it's a rare opportunity, and I hope that you guys think that's cool that it's going to be renamed Beagle Point. But what else you can see on that as well, if you look further down, is that it says no system description is available. Well, that's where I want to say something here, which is quite a cool little competition we're going to be running. We want you people at home, people part of the Distant Worlds expedition, to submit your descriptions that are going to go there. Okay, we're going to get lots of descriptions in, I know, but what we're going to do is then Mike Brookes is going to pick the description that he likes to go in that place, and that's going to go in for 2.1. So we want you in the community to write the description for Beagle Point. And the person who wins it, well, of course, they'll have the description in there, and I'm sure we can throw in a signed poster of some sort or something along the way. But yeah, so get your descriptions in to community@frontier.co.uk. So Beagle Point description in the header, in the subject line, and then write your description, and then there you go. And then we'll pick our favourite one, and it will be in 2.1. It will change, and no one will know whose it is until it goes in 2.1, which I think is really, really cool. So yeah, community@frontier.co.uk to get those submitted.
Ed?
Yes, mate.
This is what I'm talking about. You have been with us all the way.
Well, not all the way. I started a few weeks in.
Well, no, from the beginning you were talking with us, and I'm sure you do the same for all the community groups, and you are much beloved by the community, and this is the kind of things like this that make us really love you, so thank you very much for your hand in organising that.
No, it genuinely
really appreciate it.
It genuinely is a pleasure, and I wouldn't have done this if I didn't want to do it. If you know what I mean, like this is for me just as much as it's for you. But I have had a good
just
time.
A little bit of a shame that we don't have 48 people that we've had in our regular instances today to greet you, but Salome is good enough.
One thing, I'm going to actually send off my ship and then dismiss ship and then join into Kamzel. Do you think it's safe?
Yeah, so long as you're in your SRV. But again, I don't think you're going to see anyone there. But we can always try and win some people in to meet us.
People left Kamzel already, or
no? Sure they're there. It's just that.
Anybody in the chat? Do you want to jump in and see who is going?
No, I can guarantee that there's going to be 45 people in about 3 instances there. But will we land in one? That's the question.
Okay, well, no, we know the nature of the game. I'll just go in and have a chat with a few people. We've got somebody to bring in to talk about rock rats with us. Who should I bring in? Ventura? Who was it? Sorry, should I bring in?
Greytest and Eisen, I believe, are with us to talk about the rock rats.
Hold on, let me see.
If they're still here, I don't even see
Eisen
them
and Greytest, yeah. Hello, Greytest and Eisen. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. They
Let me just.
We surprised them.
I'm going to message them very quickly. Quick, fill the time, quick.
Oh, don't worry, I can fill time. Right, I'm going to do it.
Hello there.
Hey! How's it going?
Thanks for having me. Great.
All right, I'm going to jump to the main menu. I'm in danger. No, I'm not.
Hello.
Trying to combat log, apparently.
Hello.
Hello! How are you? Can I just say a huge shout out to everybody that basically who helped out. Can you hear me, right? You two, Eisen and Greytest?
Yes, we can hear you.
Fantastic. Well, thank you. I just wanted to say a big thank you because I know that you were huge help in getting me around that void that I was talking about when we first started the stream.
Hello.
Well, you're welcome. Eisen has some problems with his laptop,
Okay.
but I hope he can talk with us here. I didn't personally help you, but yeah, thank you, and I will give the word to all the other rock rats who helped you there.
I have a list of people here that I want to mention. We've got, of course, Anthor, who was very helpful.
I can hear you.
Absolver, good, you can hear me now. Classics. This is all going very well. So we've got Anthor, we've got Absolver, Olivia, Lineria, Shellstorm, Alot, Olfart, Surat, Kankara, and of course, well, I've got Dr. Kaii and Erimus written down here, so obviously not those guys. Yes, I wasn't combat logging people. People know that I wasn't doing that. But as you can all see, which one should we join? Let's go for Kamzel. I just wanted to say thank you to all those guys because genuinely you helped me out of a crazy moment. Tell me about what the Rock Rats do just before we call this to a close.
You want to take the word there, Eisen?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, great. Okay, the Rock Rats were formed right at the beginning of the mission to create a galactic highway, and the meaning of that is that we wanted to find worlds or systems near the waypoints of the expedition that have all available materials for Jamponium.
Jamponium.
And
there's Lineria there.
Jamponium, yes. And we did that every waypoint, and it was quite a lot of work, but it was also a lot of fun. Great fun.
It was amazing, the stuff that you've done and the resources that you created, like on the live stream, on the forum post, on the Distant Worlds forum post, has been absolutely like just the most important thing that helped me get to here. So you guys turn up ahead of the fleet, and you would list then in the forums where to get that certain material from. So then people could just go straight to that point and get the required materials to do jumps, right?
Yeah, we tried to be 1 or 2 days ahead, so when the main bulk of the fleet arrived there, we basically had all the planets in the system prospected, so everybody knew what they could get there, or if they had to move to a different system nearby to get all the green mats.
Nice. Well, you did a fantastic job, and I really do appreciate it. And the prospectors in that channel, I can't thank you anymore. I got stuck and I had to go back round on myself, and it was unbelievable. Hello. What?
Before we stop talking to the Rock Rats, by the way, don't forget to mention Commander Fraud Digger the first time.
Oh, Fraud Digger. Yeah, no, I did have. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I do have Fraud Digger written down on here as well.
Someone's just told me to.
Sorry,
to
Fraud Digger.
you.
I do apologise.
He's just actually signed in. If you want to send him a message, but otherwise, that was an amazing feat. Why don't you mention about how that works, Eisen or Greytest?
Oh. Yeah, it's a kind of a promise that we made to Commander Fraud Digger when he already was out at or near Beagle Point, and we were starting the mission, that we would ultimately help him to gather all the materials, because he flew out there without an SRV and without shields, and so we had to come to him and land with him and then shoot the rocks and let him scoop them up. And we did that in a course of 3 days.
Wow.
We collected over 150 materials and then had enough to reach Beagle Point.
So is there a video out there that people can watch of this? Because well, I know there is in fact, but can you?
Do you know put it in the last newsletter?
I did. Yes. Yeah. All right. I was trying to do it in sort of. I was trying to sell it in a sort of dramatic way. All right. So can anybody tell me if? Meanwhile, can anybody tell me? Obviously, it's an incredible feat for Digger and an incredible for you guys who helped him out. But that's yet again, just what's so awesome about this community, and it's unbelievable. It's wonderful. This whole experience has been absolutely incredible, and it's not over yet because now I've got to make the journey back. Of course, maybe I'll do a live stream when I get back, turning in all my data, like the chap who's turning in his data right now. Can anyone give me an update on the commander who's turning in all of his data?
I think it was 575 million in the end. I think he's finished now after 6 hours or something.
How much? 570 million?
Yes.
Bloody hell.
It's 10 months. 10 months.
That's a Federal Corvette fully outfitted.
I mean, it is. 10 months is a long time. It's a long time for that. But, I mean, still... yeah, look at all this. Look at all those salutes.
Sorry, final word, if I may.
Final word, go for it.
Distant Worlds is now over, but we have an exploration hub, and we are going to be doing things associated in the future. And there's still anyone's welcome to join that. And there's going to be a Distant Worlds 2 and 3 and 4 and 52 and Distant Galaxies and Distant Multiverse, and yeah, it will never stop. So don't worry.
No, good. I was going to ask. My last thing was going to be what you're doing next.
Yeah.
But you did it. So well done. Before everyone's saying thank you with all the salutes and stuff, so that's awesome. And look, check in the chat right now, Dr. Kaii. I think you can see it that people are quite respectful of everything that you've done. So well done on being an awesome part of this community.
I'm very respectful of the Distant Worlds pilots themselves. I may have enabled something, but they transformed it into something amazing. I want to thank them. They're the real heroes.
Well, look at this. I'm a bit nervous about the way that this Anaconda is turning towards me with a huge hardpoint, I have to say.
Don't worry, that's Eisen.
It's very nerve-wracking.
You're safe. That's the guy who rescued you.
Anyone else not nervous about this right now? On that
Eisen tends to do that, yeah.
He rescues people, then he blows them up.
Hey, it's not me.
Yeah. Awesome. Well,
I'm still sitting on the ground.
So I mean, lots of questions coming through still. I have a question, please. Look, we do lots of these streams, so do come back and also leave some questions chat. But also, you know where to find me. If you've got any questions, you can find me in the forums, or you can email me as well, community@frontier.co.uk, and I'll answer your questions on there. And I'll hang around in the chat for just a few minutes afterwards, just to say hello to people in the chat here. But yes, thank you everybody, and look at this wonderful view. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. If it breaks the stream, I'm really sorry. I think we're all right.
Whoa! Something just blew up.
It's not me.
I believe it was some waters of Shinrata, whatever it's called.
Oh, there we go. We've got stuttering for a screenshot now.
Oh yeah.
Titus, can I ask you to unofficially be my best man? Yeah, sure. I can unofficially be your best man, no problem.
I'm going to get a selfie with Salome and Ed if possible. But we'll do that after the stream. Anyway.
Yeah, we'll do that after the stream. Question for Ed. No, I can't answer that question.
I'll get him to sign it, and it's going to be on eBay.
I cannot imagine, but it's amazing. We're having a great time. So we're going to go and have a good time and mess around here for a little bit. But thank you so much for watching. And also, we'll post up the picture on Twitter. That's what we'll do on our official Twitter account. What else do we have? Oh yeah, this is time really quickly to plug a live stream. Of course, I'm not getting married to Elite, sorry, Phoenix, no. This Tuesday we've got a CQC live stream. We do those once every week, every Tuesday, where you can come and take the devs on at CQC. It's a lot of fun, really gets really silly. It's really silly live stream, but it's always a lot of fun. And then finally on Thursday, and this is one where people will be very interested, we've got Dav Stott, the server guy, Elite Dangerous server guy, coming on, and he's going to tell us all about the background sim. It's going to be a lot of him talking to the camera, but that guy is fascinating. So do come along and learn all about how the background sim works in Elite Dangerous, because that guy is really interesting. So that's what I want to say. So do turn up. Again, I'm going to leave you on this wonderful picture of the decal, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Thank you so much for watching.
We love you, Ed. Goodbye. Thank you.
Love you too. Love you, everyone in the chat. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
We'll see you very soon.
Goodbye.